Angel. So I'm working on Angel's back hoof here. Just opening up the bar right here and the frog area. As you can see, it's kind of grown over, so I'm gonna take that off. Now I also don't want to make sure I don't go too deep, because then that could hurt Angel. And yes, I have done it before, but as long as you don't get too deep on them, they'll be fine with it. You can tell by the color of it, that's how you want to stop. I'm just taking a peek under there, and then coming up along this side. And yes, I need to sharpen my knife. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this part off, because then when we clean the hooves, the frog's open a little bit more. So now all that white stuff, and this is all just different coloration of the hoof. So this is new hoof growing, and then there's a big lump right here. So it folded over at some point, so when I get all that off, so I'll just kind of go right, and try not to talk when you're doing it, because you'll get hoof shavings in your mouth like I just did. So I'm just addressing this bump right here. And I'm going to give her a break in a second before I start nipping. So right like that. I like what I see so far. And I'm just going to clean out, and then I'm going to let her put it down. It's always good if they're being well behaved. You can let them put it down, let them take a break. So I'm just going to do that. Move my foot, and then I'll just go right back to picking it up. So then I'll get my nippers. Up, please. Let her stretch. Address the heels because they're long right there. So I'm just going to nip. Again, my philosophy is if you don't take too much off, your horse is still going to be able to go. You're just going to be having to do this process a little bit earlier than, or sooner than you would have to if you take them down a lot further. Again, you can take more off, you can't put more hoof back on. It takes 6 to 8 weeks for the hoof to grow back. I'm cutting on the please cut here line. I'm just doing that right there. Come down around this side. Then I'm going to rasp it so that she's level, and check the balance. Pretty satisfying job. It's hard work, but it's satisfying. So now I'm going to I'm going to check the balance. This side needs a little bit more attention. Now I'm going to roll the toe. Come out there. Okay, and I'm going to let her put it down. Check the balance from here to here. The frog's in the way a little bit, but that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to come to the front, and it'll only take me about 2 minutes on this side. So come up here. Let her stretch it. Put it where she needs to put it. Again, just going down the wedge. And I'm kind of rolling it so I can kind of get that lip. If you watch my hand, it comes out. So I want to get that out. But I don't want to take too much off, because then she'll be sore. Now I'm going to use the non-aggressive side. And see how she's pulling? So I am going to give her a break here in a second. She's doing well. Right like that. Put her down, then give her a couple seconds, and I'll pick her back up, because I want to get the job done as quickly as possible as well. But when they're doing well and you're starting out working with a horse, she's only 5, so I want her to like this process. If you have a horse that you just got in, you know, you can work on this with your 4-year farrier. I just so happen to be able to use here, besides 2 of them. rigs and little girl, the lady that taught me, she does them and she supervises me on trimming them as well. So anything that can make your farrier job easier, go for it. So again, here's a little edge. So you see how my finger went out? I'm gonna address that right there. Sometime, Stella will have to paint the hoops.
Oh yeah, I found some really good nail polish for that.
There we go.
Like coarse nail polish.
Leave a message if you want Stella to paint the hoops. If over 1,500 likes on this, then we will paint the horse's hooves. I'll even, if we get 10,000, I'll let Stella paint little girl's hooves. Because little girl is my horse, and if we get over 10,000 views and likes, then we'll paint little girl's hooves. If we get over 1,000 views and likes, then we will paint Angel's hooves.